everybody! Today I'd like to share with you how to make the soup that's featured in my new children's book called Soup Day. First, what we want to do is heat our pan with a tablespoon of olive oil. And while that's heating, I'm going to finely chop some onion, carrot, and celery. This combination is also called a mirepoix in French. Now, if you're getting your kids involved in cooking, you don't want them to do this part. You want to do this part yourself. You don't want to get any small fingers next to these sharp knives. The traditional ratio in a mirepoix of the onion, celery, and carrot is 2 to 1 to 1. So here I have about 1 cup of onion, half a cup of carrot, and half a cup of celery. And we'll just add this to the pot. So now the oil's been heated in the pot, and I'm going to just add these vegetables to it. So you just want to stir this and get it nice and soft. Now, I have some already prepared here. This is what it looks like when it's been cooked down. It gets nice and soft. So now I'm going to add some stock to the pan. I always have chicken stock on hand, so I'm going to use that. But you can use whatever kind of stock that you'd like. If you want to keep the dish vegetarian, you could use vegetable stock, or you can use a combination of stocks. Of course, safety in the kitchen is of utmost importance, and when you're cooking with your kids, you just want to make sure they stay away from any hot appliances, and that's also a good idea to keep the handles turned in so you don't accidentally knock anything off the stove. So next I want to put in the vegetables that we want in our soup, and here I've already prepared some. If you want to get your kids involved in cutting some of the vegetables, with your help you can use a plastic knife and help guide your child, and they can cut soft vegetables such as mushrooms. So let's add the vegetables to our soup. Here I have about 2 cups of cubed potato, 2 cups of sliced zucchini, half a cup of sliced carrots, and a cup of sliced mushrooms. So now you want to add some seasoning. Let's bring those to a simmer. And my recipe calls for about half a teaspoon of ground black pepper, teaspoon of dried thyme, and some kosher salt to taste. So I'm going to turn this down to low and cover the pot and simmer this for about 15 to 20 minutes until the vegetables are fork tender. So while the vegetables are simmering in your soup, you can cook your pasta that you want to put in. And this is a fun thing for kids to choose which kind of pastas that they like. I have several different varieties here. And I like to cook the pasta separately because I feel like I can control the texture of the pasta better, because different pastas take different cooking times depending on the shape, and I don't want my pasta to be too soft. Here I have some cooked alphabet pasta, so I'm going to put this into my soup. So let's add the pasta in here. Now the fun thing about cooking is that you can almost tweak any recipe to suit your tastes, and soup is really forgiving. For example, you don't even have to use the vegetables that I've used. You could use different vegetables like corn or peas, and the only thing you might want to keep in mind is you don't want anything too strong tasting like broccoli, which could overpower the other vegetables, but you can make it your own creation. Okay, I think we're ready to eat this. Now we get to eat our soup. I like to put a little fresh parsley in mine for garnish because it's so pretty and it adds such a fresh flavor to the soup. It's delicious. It really warms you up. This is perfect for a cold day. It's like comfort food. So I hope you try to make this soup with your child. It's a great way to introduce them to cooking and making something healthy and nutritious. And the best part is when you guys get to eat it together.